Hey everyone, so this is the brand new Fire Max 11 from Amazon. This is to me their biggest tablet ever. 11-inch 2K display, so I think it's also the nicest display ever from them. 64GB version is the one I have here. So here it has the octa-core processor, still MediaTek, I do believe. 4GB of RAM, Dolby Atmos. It of course has Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi 6. Now you can get the stylus, which I'll be making a separate video for, as well as the keyboard. This has, again, 4GB of RAM, 2K display, so it's 2000 by 1200 resolution. And their box is very nice, like always. You have the nice smiley face down there, Amazon smiley face. We'll come back to that big guy in just a moment here. Let's get everything else out of here. So there was something rattling around. I think that's what it was. It was a we'll call it a SIM card remover. But of course, this does not have a SIM card. Micro SD card slot. See if I can speak here. It's a pretty nice looking one too. And of course, you have USB-C cable, USB-C to USB-A. Of course, you have your setup guide. Do have a charger. Still only 9 watt, which I believe the HD10 Plus come with as well. Get that stuff off of here. And let's get into this beautiful, hopefully beautiful thing here. Oh, that already feels so much nicer. So that is not plastic, I don't think. I think it's some sort of metal. We have a nice big camera there. Well, sort of big camera. Smiley face. 11-inch display. Camera right there. Speakers right there and there. So it still has dual speakers. Take a look all around this guy. So we have your USB-C. You have your micro SD card slot there. Volume rocker. Volume button. I wish they would have put some texture on one of these. That's what a lot of the other tablets I've been looking at lately have done. Spot here for your keyboard attacher. Nothing on the bottom part there. Let's go ahead and plug this guy on in. Alright, and let's go ahead and we'll do our setup here. So I am in the US, English. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. A whole bunch of noises for some reason. So register my account. Alright, so it actually knew who I was right away. And it actually didn't even make me sign into my Wi-Fi. It already knew my Wi-Fi. I don't know how it knows all that. Maybe because I got this through Prime, be my guess. And it knows where it got delivered. A little bit creepy. A little bit creepy. This video, we're just gonna skip it. If you didn't know, you can move around. And then we can just skip that video. If you want to watch it, of course, feel free. Then we have location services. We're going to keep on autosave photos and videos to Amazon Cloud. I'm going to turn that off personally. Same thing with saving the passwords to Amazon. I don't want them knowing that information, but you can if you want. Alright, then we have an update. Today is the day this was released. I got mine actually a couple of hours ago, but I was at work. But anyway, we have updates here. So we can do that now or we can do it later. For sake of this video, I'm going to do this later. So that way I kind of speed this up along. But I would recommend you updating right now. Then we can make this kid friendly. I am not a kid anymore, sadly. So I'm not going to do that. But you can make it and create a child profile. Then we have screen lock. I never use these, but you can if you want to. Next, I'll ask you about Kindle Unlimited. I'm going to say no, but again, if you want to. Or then it asks, I think it was about Audible, which I just skipped over. Already has your information in there if you already have Amazon account hooked up to this. Microsoft 365 is next. Then we have stuff here for Prime membership. And I just want to say right now, this display looks really, really nice. Even in the setup, this looks really nice. And then more Amazon stuff, more apps and games. Then we can set up Amazon A, which I'm not going to enable right now. I probably will later on. But once I say her name, like all my tablets start going off like nuts. So we're going to disable her for myself, since I have 3 other tablets with her. I don't need them all going off at once. Then when we get to the home screen here, it looks like any other Amazon Fire device, like one would expect, of course. Swiping over, you have the For You. Go back to home. So far, this feels really nice and smooth too. Then you have library there. And then, of course, you have all this stuff you cannot delete. If you were able to, you would tap and hold at your home screen. You cannot delete any of this stuff, which kind of stinks. But even with this stuff on here, this is, again, the 64 gigabyte version. This has 55.69 gigabytes of actual usable, and 1.09 gigs are used of that. So we still have over 54 gigs. Would it be 54.6 gigs? If I can do math right now. So it's still pretty good. And again, you can expand this if you want to, just like any other one. I think they go up to 1 terabyte now, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, then for a not so good but very quick size comparison here, I have to hold on. Okay. So there is the 11, there's the 10, there's the 8, there is the 7. So this is definitely the biggest. It doesn't really seem that much bigger than the 10. I mean, it's only an inch, not even an inch actually. That's 10.1 inches. So that is the biggest to the smallest. And do stay tuned, as I will be doing a crazy amount of comparisons, especially between all of these. I'm really excited to see how this new, most powerful ever Amazon Fire tablet does versus other tablets. This is also the most expensive one that I've ever seen. Still does not seem to be a tap to wake it up. I'll have to look through settings later on. That is definitely something that's nice on more expensive tablets. I mean, this is still a budget tablet, but it is a little bit more expensive. Would have been nice if they added that, but we'll see if that is in the settings. So far, it does seem very nice. This definitely seems like the nicest tablet from them so far. This display looks really, really nice as well. Yeah, but stay tuned, guys. I'll be making a bunch of videos on this tablet. Hopefully, it will be as good as they're saying it's going to be. Hopefully, it'll be really good for gaming, too. At least some Roblox. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.